Welcome to another episode of Equity Street, where we provide the roadmap to property wealth. We're answering the questions of real estate investors across the country, and of course, I am joined by one of Australia's leading property experts, Matthew Bauer, to answer your questions. So let's get straight on into it. All right, this question comes from Bianca and Josh, and they've said, Matt, what do you think about the Perth property market?
Well, the Perth property market, look, good observation, good question, and it's really it's going along nicely. Like we're in a rising market. It's finally coming off its very low base, and I guess that significant drop that it's been sort of hovering through for quite many years. Now we're seeing significant price jumps, supply constraints, and rents are going through the roof. And I think from a property cycle point of view, that the timing is good now to be entering the Perth market, as well as the fact that in certain pockets still you have a significant advantage from an entry point with regards to pricing. So we've been securing properties sub 500 on good solid 4.5, almost 5% rental returns, even in the early 500 price points. So but like any market, any investment approach from a location perspective, you've just got to do your market research and your due diligence. Not every pocket in Perth I would consider investment grade, and certainly the numbers and fundamentals are dictating that as well. So but in terms of an affordability point, when compared to what's been occurring in the East Coast states, and your rental yields are there as well, I think there's an opportunity to have a Perth property in your portfolio right at this point in time. The other factor, I guess, taking into account is the significant amount of jobs that are going to be required or that have been identified that need to be filled in the next 2 to 3 to 5 years across the industry segments of Perth. There just isn't the housing supply to I guess accommodate or to support that when you're talking tens of thousands of jobs that need to be filled, and a lot of those are now, I guess, being determined as part of that employment contract that those people have to be living in Perth or in reasonable commuting distance to mining sites or industrial sites. So probably trying to reduce the level of FIFO environment. It'll still exist, but I think because there's been a level of mandate placed on some of the employment segments amongst those tens of thousands of jobs to be within the state or very close proximity to work site, i.e. Perth, then you're going to find that rents are probably going to skyrocket even further in Perth again. So the opportunity there is to add a really good, strong, positive cash flow property to your portfolio at comparatively speaking, really affordable price points.